Welcome back to my mini-series about website accessibility. The first thing we're going to talk about today are heading tags and heading styles. So when you're making the headings for your homepage or for any page on your site, I want you to think about it like you're making an outline in Microsoft Word. So you've got your main page title, which is going to be your H1. You only want one H1 title per page. So if I'm a restaurant and I'm on my food menu page, typically the main title of H1 is going to be food menu. This is really good because it tells screen readers that that is like the main purpose and the main content of that page. When I do subheadings or sections within the page, I want to make sure those are labeled as H2. So if sections are equal to each other, they should each be titled with an H2 element. If there's any additional subheadings within those sections, those should be H3, H4, H5. You want to make sure that you're working in a descending order, and it's all based on heading rank. So H1's most important, H2's next up, H3, and so on. You don't want to skip any heading titles. So you don't want to go from an H2 to an H4 because that creates a confusing user experience. So just make sure you're working in a hierarchy of headings and that they're ranked properly. So let's jump over to a Wix site so you can see kind of how that looks on screen. Okay, so today we're going to look at this website template that is built in Wix. So this is for my pizza shop. I want to make sure that, pizza shop is going to be marked as my heading 1 because that is the main headline for this page. So if I go here, you can see that it is correctly marked heading 1. And that's going to be my only heading 1 element for this page. If I scroll down, you can see that our story is a new section. So I want that section's headline to be an H2. Perfect, it's marked as H2. So any similar section after this one, let's scroll down the page a bit. Here we have another section for reservations. This will be marked as H2 because it is a similar section to the one above. But for headlines within sections, so this passion for pizza, I would want this to be an H3 because it follows after H2. But if I click on it, you can see that it's marked as a heading 5. So I want to go in and click on heading 3 to change that. You can change the styles of these headlines. They don't need to be the same style, but for screen readers and for Google, what really matters is that the hierarchy and the rank of these headings is correct on your page.